There we go. Howdy, howdy. I don't know why it made the business there. Oh, there's a cocodemon in the corner. Look at him. He looks so cute. Look, he's so cute. I wasn't muted. I got confused. I got confused because my whatchamacallit, what was I gonna say? Ugh. My setup was still in Pika art form. And so I didn't realize that I'd mixed two of my cables. I'd like tangled them together behind my TV. So when I tried to pull my microphone down so I could talk into it better, I almost pulled the whole TV down on top of me. And I had to get up and fix it. So that was exciting, but now everything should be fine. Okay. How are you feeling after all those hours about learning about monetizing your assets? I didn't learn anything about monetizing my assets. I learned about unlocking extreme content velocity and optimizing your experiences for your engaged audience in order to streamline your workflow and keep you top of mind. Oh, it was so bad. So what do you have the GBA game actually in? It's in my... So I got the analog pocket. And I got the dock with my analog pocket. So basically you can drop your Game Boy, your analog pocket rather, it just looks like a Game Boy, into the dock, and the dock has an HDMI out. So you can stream directly from your analog pocket if you have the dock, which is pretty cool. But do you have $8? Are you going to do it in a bunny outfit? I wish that some of the presenters had been in a bunny outfit. It would have made it more interesting. And also, thank you for the bunny outfit commission. It was super cute. Yeah, when the day started with bringing the guy, the CEO of the pharmacy company on, who got destroyed by one guy with a Twitter Blue account, I was like already kind of fired up because I was laughing and like telling myself all of these stonks jokes. He was like, our drive is our own extinction. And I was like, your stock's extinct. And I was just sitting there like cackling at my own jokes. But then when like the animal rights protesters stormed the stage and charged him, I was like, I wasn't prepared for this plot twist. I wasn't prepared for it. So I don't know why that just like unhinged me for the rest of the day. Can we take this meeting offline and loop back so we can reconfigure the synergy of this place to help increase productivity? Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, now what was killing me because I was like, why is that put behind this picture, this nice picture of like a guy and his daughter? It's like a cute picture and they made it so nightmarish. That man got gamered. Yeah, it was, did they legit beat him up? No. They just kind of, like, got up all up in his face and were, like, yelling at him, and he was just sort of looking back at them, like, with, like, some level of shock. but his eyes kind of died after that. So I was like, man, when I said somebody bring up the stocks, I did not mean for my feral energy to put this into the world. But yeah, it was a lot. It was a and then pretty much the whole rest of the day, there were a few people who like spoke like human beings, so when they came on, it was like a breath of fresh air. But then like they would leave, and the presenter would come back on and be like, they'd be like, "Great talk, Josh. Now let's get back to synergizing." And I was like, I can't. Oh God. Yeah, it was a lot. What's so funny is like I like hate, I mean, I don't hate conferences because sometimes I actually like learn things occasionally and I find new tools for like my job and stuff like that. Like it's the stuff I like is like, oh, somebody like mentioned a list of tools they like to use. Let me write all of those down and maybe one of them will be useful to me. And then usually that's what I get out of it. So I don't like completely hate conferences. And when you go to them in person, sometimes there's like good appetizers or free drinks or stuff like that. So I like to I like to clean up, or they have like giveaways. So like I have like some what are they called? Well, the like portable like charging banks for your phone, the little USB guys. I have like a bunch of those that I've just gotten from going to conferences, and they're so useful. And so I'm always like, yes, like give me more. So I like don't completely hate conferences. I don't like crowds, so that's always rough on me, but I usually can like will myself through it. But the thing that I don't like is just, yeah, the way that everyone talks like they're a robot with like a very limited pre-programmed dictionary of like only words that don't mean anything. But that's the thing is like I don't do that because I've spoken at a couple of conferences and I sometimes do talks at like the state university on my topic basically, and I basically like go in there with the like express purpose of not being an asshole. I'm like, the only thing I want at the end of this is for people to not think I was a complete douchebag. Like, I don't care if they think I'm kind of dumb as long as they don't think I'm a douchebag. Like, I'm gonna use real words and I'm gonna explain myself. Like I'm gonna give anecdotes instead of saying like insane things like we have to optimize our procedures for optimum synergy instead of like just say things like a person would say them. And usually it seems to make people like more comfortable with asking questions and stuff like that because they're like, oh, this person isn't gonna like sneer at me. But I think the funniest one, usually it's like pretty uneventful. Like I just go up and I talk my shit, and then people ask questions, or they like send me like emails after, and they're like, thanks, that was cool. Like, can you give me blah 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 blah? And I'm like, I'm only one woman, but there was one time where I had to actually do it. Sometimes I do it virtually and sometimes I do it in person. So I actually got up like on the stage. It was an in-person one to give a presentation. And I'm really good at what I'm giving the talks on. I'm really good at like my own personal area of expertise, but I'm obviously, as everyone here knows, not good with technology. But they like forced us to use their, what's it called? They forced us to use their like slide projector. Is that what it's called? No. Their presentation thingy, and so they gave me like a clicker to use, and I was like, is this gonna go through my slides the way I want it to? And they were like, hey, just click this button here, and I was like, okay, I'll try. And so I got up there, and I was like, hey, everybody, like, welcome, thanks for being here today. My name's Maple. I'm gonna be talking to you about moose and moose accessories. And Yes, let's get started. And I pushed the button. And the whole thing just shut off. And I just turned and I like looked into like the distance where my boss was standing like way in the side of the room. And I'm trying to think of a good name for him. Let's just call him Beach. Another tree. I just like looked over at him in the distance and I went, Beach, help! And everyone was like, oh, she's an idiot. But everyone said it was like one of like the most like chill talks of the day. They were like, yeah, there's some guy who got up and like rapped his talk. He was like a really like skinny white guy, but he got up and rapped his talk and everyone wanted to die. Anyway. Oh god! I scared myself. No beaches. Anyway, let's get to Doom. Have my drink. Okay. Buh. So we can do a few different. What's it called? Is this the one? So we can do a few different display types. So this is the analog, straight up. This is GBA LCD. I think it's a little too dark. And this one's GBA SP. I kind of like, I don't know how it looks on your guys, and you'll need to tell me, does this one, let's call this SP or analog, this one. Which one looks better to you, analog or SP? Those are the two options. I want to do whatever's gonna feel good on your eyes. Analog, okay. SP, oh no. Okay, the first and third look best on stream. Yeah, Horace, those are the two I'm asking you to decide between. I don't need this right now. I just had to see a man in a screen printed shirt with fur on his cuffs. I don't need this. The fourth one, SP analog SP. Ah! Can you do polls? Can you do polls on YouTube? Am I a bad enough dude to have polls? I'm gonna try. Is it /poll? Analog or SP? That work? I don't know why I thought that would work. Let's just stay on analog. I'm just gonna press start. We'll swap if we feel like swapping. We'll swap if Neil had synergized more, it would have worked. What a day. Oh. Whoa! I thought my TV was muted. Or I thought it was really quiet, so I turned it up really loud. I was like getting punched in the face. Okay. Pew pew pew. What are the options? Messages, sound effects, obviously, music, obviously, dynamic lighting, or I think we want the dynamic lighting. Wonder what the music is gonna sound like. Where's Syrup, our beloved? I don't know, actually. She was yelling at me like 2 seconds before the stream started, and then she made herself scarce. I feel like she knows when mommy comes in this room, she's like, I have no interest in this. But thank you for the super chat. What are these sound effects? It's the classic Doom sound effects. Which episode? Knee deep in the dead? Yeah. 2 skill level. I'm not too young to die. Let me do Hey Not Too Rough, just because I don't know how the GBA is gonna. Whoa. Whoa. I don't know how the GBA is gonna handle my powers. Okay, well, we're here. Holy shit, I need to back away from my TV a little bit. Yeah, it's Kuruko's birthday today. Look. Happy birthday, Kuruko. There we go. Okay. Need to back away. I remember where all the secrets are. The secrets. Every day is Syrup's birthday. That's true. I usually write her birthday down as 420 because I don't know what her birthday is, and sometimes like the vet will be like, oh, when was she born? So I always write down 420 because haha, the funny number. And usually they're like, great. Sounds good. She's a spring baby. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what she is. Can you up the game volume a bit? Yeah, sure. You know if this is too loud. Oh! Wait, is the blood green? Is the blood green? Wow, interesting. Maybe they couldn't have red blood? Guess we'll see when we shoot guys. Like this guy. Yeah, it's green! Look! Look! Oh, where does body go? No bodies. And the viscera is green. Huh. Oh, it's like the Super Nintendo version of Doom? Nintendo family friendly. Yeah, it's the Nickelodeon slime. You're an imp. Jump scare. How dare you? Oh, fireball. Strafe. Yee! Aim better. Into the briny deep. I think there's some secrets around here. Maybe. Oh, shoddy shells. It is the Nickelodeon brand slime. I always wondered what that tasted like. This looks like a secret. Boo boop, boo boop. Boo boop. Ooh! Got it. I always wanted to know what it tasted like. Cause it looks like, cause it's like Because it's like neon green, right? Showed those 3 pixels who's boss. How does moving on the GBA feel? It feels weird. I'm used to having slightly more like range of motion. I feel slightly limited. I feel slightly. I'm gonna actually, for my sake, put it on the SP because I think it's a little easier for me to see. It's like very like bright. It's like overwhelmingly bright on analog for me. I don't know if that makes sense. But it's very like, what's the word? It almost hurts my eyes a little bit. I'll swap it back after if this feels too dark and weird. It's like in a... Yeah, brightness was in the setting options. Perhaps. Perhaps. When have I ever read a word? Shoddy with a body! Wait, okay, how do I swap weapons? I actually brought the manual in just in case. That one, not. Manual time. Where are you? Controls. Controls. Oh. Weapon toggle. Hold down L and R buttons, then press up or down. Oh. Okay. Sure. There we go. I'll use the shoddy for now. Thought there was another... There was another secret somewhere. I think you can get up there. I'm trying to remember how. I feel like... Oh, I thought I heard some. I can hear it. I don't know where that is. I don't know where that noise is happening. Back here? Oh, it's a timed thing? Run! Yosh! There we go. That's all the secrets. Oh my god! I'm sorry. Oh boy. I was gonna say that's a choice. That is a choice on the sound designer's part. Like, I know that it had that sound effect for the PC version as well, but I feel like it wasn't quite that, like, jarring. Like, yeah, so there's different display options. This is the analog, like, this is the direct feed, and it looks pretty good, but on my end, it's kind of hard to look at. Whereas, like, this one is the SP. You can see it at the bottom of the screen, actually. It pops up the UI. Analog GBA, original GBA LCD, and original GBA SP101. And the SP looks good on my end. Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like it was slower in the original. This one felt a lot more oppressive. Oh, somebody... Wait, did somebody... Oops. Somebody play this before me? Oh. Whenever I get a used copy of a game, I never like to delete their save data until I absolutely have to. Because I'm like, it's like, it's part of them. It's part of the history. Weird sound chips. Destroy their memories? No. The green goo. But yeah, I always wanted to taste the Nickelodeon slime, because, like, with the green goo, you'd think it would be, like, sweet or, like, fruity. What? Like, sweet or, like, fruity or something? Oh. Boy. But I've actually heard from people that it tastes kind of like, you know when you're, like, making, like, pancakes and you taste the batter, and, like, not like super sweet pancakes either, just kind of regular, like, flapjacks. I've heard that it tastes kind of like that. Some secrets in here. Did you buy off eBay? I actually don't know, because Papa Moose actually got me this for... Woohoo! Papa Moose actually got me this for Christmas. Usually every Christmas I ask for, like, one weird gift. Because I feel like the older I've gotten, the more I'm like, I don't have a need for anything. Like, most things, if I want it really badly, I can generally get it myself. If I save up a little bit, and so... Ooh, a little slow down here. And so Christmas for me tends to be like, I don't know, give me whatever you want, and then Mama Moose panics and sends me a million, like, panicked emails like, you have to tell me what you want, and I'm like, I'm fine. So I try to come up with... So I try to come up with some, like, weird stuff that would be, like, fun for the whole family, and so Papa Moose is a big Doom fan, and so this was my weird gift. Usually my gift is like, I don't know, like an eShop card or something. But ooh, this is suspicious. But yeah, he's a big Doom fan from back in the day, and so I was like, oh, Doom GBA would be fun, because then I can show you what the GBA version looks like, and he was like, hell yeah, so... he found it somewhere. I'm not sure where. I didn't pry. I think that's found. Opens to the outside. There it is. There she blows. The slime is simply a mix of vanilla pudding, applesauce, green food coloring, and a little oatmeal. That actually sounds, like, sweeter. Vanilla, I like vanilla pudding. I used to be a big pudding person. Chain gun, baby! I used to eat chocolate and vanilla pudding, like, basically whenever I could find an excuse to. Now I'm on the Greek yogurts. Who's probably owned it and pulled it out of storage. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. He has a lot of Dooms. He has like Doom 64, and, which I know like they've re-released it, so I don't know if it's as expensive anymore, but it used to be pretty expensive. He doesn't have the PlayStation 1 Doom either, because he's never liked PlayStation. Oh yeah, the computer room maze. Ugh. He's never been a big PlayStation guy until like recent years, where all of a sudden he was like, oh, the PS5 is pretty interesting. Big guy up here. Oh. Oh, so I've actually found a few copies of the PlayStation 1 version, but they're always so expensive, so I haven't bought one yet. So every time I find it, I'm kind of like, it's just a slightly too expensive for my tastes. Re-releases affect hard copies where it's sometimes. It depends on like, it kind of depends on like how easy it was to obtain and play. Before. Where did that open up? I don't know if it opened it up here or if it opened it up down there. I feel like it was down there. This feels... Does he still have a floppy version of Doom? He probably does, and I think he probably has Wolfenstein as well, because he was really into Wolfenstein when I was a baby moose. I just didn't like watching him play it because I was like, you're hurting the doggies. He still makes fun of me. Every time he brings up Wolfenstein, he's like, remember how you didn't want me to hurt the doggies? I'm like, yes. Yes, I remember, because you tell me every time. Oh, oh. I think there's a secret here, too. There you go. I remember the first two levels really well. Once we get to, like, level 3 and above, I'm probably gonna be a little more of a problem. Secrets. Chex Quest is goated. I've never seen Chex Quest. Yeah, he has a bunch of like older games on like floppy and also CD-ROM. He probably still has like his original Doom from back in the day. Ooh. But yeah, sometimes let's go. Sometimes it can affect like the hard copy prices, mostly because if people have like an alternate way to play a game, the price goes down. Because sometimes the reason that people are buying it is because they're like, I really want to play this game, but I'm not like savvy enough to finesse it through alternative means. I'm trying to, and so they're like, this is my only option to play a legit copy is to buy this $1 zillion original copy of it. But when they re-released the game, for dummies like me would feel weird about finessing through alternative means, we're like, oh dope, now I can play this game I've really wanted to play, and it's only $20 because it's like a, just a re-release digitally or whatever. So that can actually drive down some of the prices. The frames on the chainsaw. Yeah, I feel like everything in Doom is so iconic that you can just see what everything is, even if it's just like 2 pixels. Yeah, I wish... So Corne played... She's never played Eternal, but she played 64 and Doom 2016. And actually, her Doom 64 is like my favorite. It was... Her Doom 64 is a very solid like 2 or 3 streams. I forgot how many it took her. I think there's one more thing. I don't remember what it is though. Yo, alternative games. Maybe I should have brought a gun in here. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. You know what? Yeah. Doom Eternal's one where they changed there's a, if you did like a special input, it would pop up as Duke, but they removed it and I'm very sad. Oh. Oh. We do the same place. Yeah, no, 64 is really interesting. I played it a long time ago, but I cannot rightly remember. What? Damn it! I missed a bunch of secrets! Well, at least I got the chain gun. Oh my... Can I skip this? I'm sorry, it's not my fault. Please tell me there's another pair of human ears under the floor. I will neither confirm nor deny. It's so loud, right? I'm gonna try skipping it from now on. Oh, let me take a drink before I enter the toxin refinery. Yeah, Pop Moose has a bunch of older stuff, but he's a big Doom guy. What's funny about him in Doom is he actually played it with a joystick. I think that's part of why I had such a hard time adjusting to like I used to not ever play third or first person shooters because I thought the control scheme was way too hard. I think part of it was just that I was like trained on a joystick basically. I had no seconds, like I wasn't, no mouse and keyboard, no second stick. Well, one thing that I'm doing right now, blue key. One thing I'm doing right now is because I know. So it's also the opposite is also true about the hard copies of games going up or down depending on digital availability. That's one thing I'm doing right now with the Wii U eShop, is I've been going through and I've been like looking at the Wii games that are available through the Wii U eShop. Oh, I like that the screen flashes purple instead of blue, or instead of red. I've been going through the Wii U eShop and looking at all the Wii games. And then I've been going on eBay and comparing. I've been comparing prices on eBay and seeing like what's really expensive. What's really expensive to buy physically for the Wii. And I've been buying the stuff that's already really expensive that I'd like to play. So like Pikmin 2 is like 80 bucks. And on the Wii U eShop, it's like 20. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna buy that because as soon as they make it so you can't get this digitally, it's gonna be way more, it's gonna be even more expensive. Did he fall? Wait, where is he? Oh. Pikmin 2 for $20. Yeah, it's seems like a fine deal. Boo boo. Whoa. Hello. Thank you for the shocky. Yeah, so I've been basically my foray through the 3DS and Wii U eShops is what's available digitally for good prices and is already kind of expensive physically and is only gonna get worse once people can't like legitimately get it through affordable means. So yeah, I've been picking up like Pikmin 2 and there's something else I picked up too that was really expensive. I was like, yeah, these are good. It's called investing. Oh, there's a blue key card. Oh, shit! Boo, 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 boo. I was gonna say, I'm surprised, like, the sound design's a little all over the place insofar that, the end of level sound effects are, like, getting punched in the face 100 times. But the in-game, the actual in-game stuff is actually pretty sweet. Oh shit! Oh, what did that do? Yeah, the Capcom is running a sale where everything is like $2 or $3 or something like that. Like all of their titles, because they're just like, fire sale, none of this is ever gonna be available on the eShop or Wii U again, so just take it all. Not that. I think I remember how to do this one, because it's kind of weird. Messed it up. Kill this guy. Would you cut the crap? Oh. Yeah, Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion. I think I have Zero Mission physically. I think that was in the— ooh, yellow keyboard. I think that was in the GBA games I found when I was at home. I found a lot of really cool— I'll post the pictures again. But I found a lot of really— I keep hearing something. You guys hear it, right? Oh. That here? Oh shit. Woo! Boo 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 boo. Yeah, I need to... I'll post the pictures again, but I got a bunch of cool GBA... Woohoo! I got a bunch of cool GBA games that I found at home. And I actually have most of the original boxes for most of them. They're in, like, really good shape. And Game Boy Color games, too. So I brought them all back with me so I could play them on my analog. I feel like there's another one, too. I think you have to come from here, though. I don't know why. I remember I would always, like, run up the stairs and try and figure this out. Oh, there it was! So I think I have some of them physically, so I was less worried about getting those digitally. Go, 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 now! I need to run. And at least now they've put like GBC and GBA on the Switch, whatchamacallit, the thingy-mabob. Oh my god. Oh no. On the Switch virtual, it's not the virtual, rocket launcher. Yosh. I will do so much damage to myself with this. Ooh, wait. There's a little tunnel over here. Did I see that? That, a texture glitch, right? That's a... Yeah! How am I supposed to get through there? Wait. Can I oof it? Yeah, because they have GBC and GBA on Switch Online, now I feel a little bit better about all those games eventually showing up there. But stuff like the Wii and Wii U, I'm more nervous about because I'm like, I don't know if these are ever gonna... I tried. I don't know if these are ever gonna, you know, show up on the Switch. The hope is that they would. Oh, kidding. The hope is that they would, but because we don't have any... Well, I'm gonna take a drink. Because we don't have any confirmation that that's happening, those are the ones that I'm focused on stocking up on. Are the, oh, and 3DS too. It's 3DS, Wii, and Wii U are what I'm focused on. And I'm like, throwing the dice with the others. Maple, that's nothing? I don't know if it is! It's so suspicious! How are you sure? Oh, here's another one. Oh, this one I can go in. Another backpack. A backpack. This is suspicious too. And another chain gun, baby. Can't hold all these chain guns. Huh? Huh? What? Huh? Oh, I see. Eh. Boo, boo. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, I was shocked! Because when I went to the retro store the other day... when I went to the retro store the other day, I saw a Pokemon of... I saw a copy of Pokemon Heart Gold for like 100, 120, 150 bucks. I don't remember. I don't remember exactly how much. But it was really expensive. And I pointed it out to the guy working at the shop, and I was like, are those games really that expensive now? Like, I didn't know. And he was like, yeah. And he was like, in this case isn't like even in good condition. He was like, if you have the original box that the game came in and like the Pokewalker, it can get up to like $250 or $300. And I was like, what? Because I have the original box, and I have two Pokewalkers because I got a Pokewalker for Soul Silver and a Pokewalker for Heart Gold. And I pre-ordered them from the place where you got the special plastic figurines, the pre-order figurines of Ho-Oh and Lugia. I have those too. And I told him as much, and he was like, "Are you interested in selling that?" I was like, "No! Never! Not now that I know that they're made of pure gold." Yeah, I was scared of imps too when I was a kid. I was mostly, it was funny, I was like not afraid of the guys. I was afraid of imps, and then I loved the Barons of Hell. Like, a lot. I was like, they're my best friends. And Papa Moose was like, I don't understand what's happening right now. Isn't there a secret exit in this level? Oh, please. Oh, the GBA Tales of Fantasia. Everyone kind of gives it a hard time. Everyone's like, oh, it's like laggy or whatever, but I honestly thought it was really fun. Strafe better! I think this is a fake exit. Maybe. Oh yeah, because I have a yellow key card, right? Have I even used that yet? Oh! Wait, is this where it came from? Oh, probably not, because there's a living imp over here. Oh, and a chainsaw. Hey. Hey! 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 Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of, especially at the beginning of, like, the vid, everyone was like, I wanna have all of the games that I loved when I was a kid, and people were spending like crazy prices on them. I feel like that's driven up the price of a lot of like retro games. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, there's no other official way to play Fantasia in English. Yeah, that's true too. What else is up here? Yeah, you walls anything? Moans were made by moaning in a Taco Bell cup? That sounds about right. I feel like there's a secret exit. Not sure where it was. I know there's a secret level. I'm gonna be in here for— oh! Obviously. Wait, is this where I came from? Damn it! One of you's gotta be a secret. Actually, I didn't eat that much taco. I didn't eat that much Taco Baco as a kid. I really only ate a bunch of it when they had the Digimon cards and I really wanted them. I swear on my life that there's a secret exit. I don't believe this is a secret exit. Gonna make me bonkers. Oh, this is the one that I came in. The slowest Doom player on planet Earth, but that's okay. Here for the secrets. Yeah. There was a VTuber Taco Bell commercial? Wait, really? That's really cute. I know about the, what was it, the ramen? Gura had a Taco Bell commercial? Oh yeah! I don't know why I completely forgot about that. La Blue Criatura. It's back. At least something looks different. I like jump. Oh shit. Wow, Pinky! Pinky, my beloved. Yeah, this is... There you go. There's the secret exit. Yosh. Here we go. Listen to the music! Yeah, Doom has a map. It's here. I'm just... He's coming. Oh god, he's right there. Hey, would you quit it? Who shoots? This guy? Wait, I just want to enjoy the tunes for a minute. What is this? Whoa! Nice summoning circle, bro. Did your mom make it for you? Ooh, what the? Berserk! Gotta find someone to show my bare fists to. Come on, man. I wanna give punch. Give punch. Curses! This is yellow. Oh, I do have yellow. Woo! Yeah, I like the jazziness. Is there another guy? I thought I heard another guy. Red key. Pick up the shoddy shells. Ooh, twofer. Oh, shh. I do love imp noises, though. Oh, they came down. Does it do anything for me? No. They're for goodies. Bare fist, but Maple, you're a moose. Listen, that won't stop me. I need blue key, so I have red and yellow. Red and yellow, red and yellow. Wait, that's not the song. Is this the red door I did? Woohoo! Yeah, it is. Whoa. Yeah. My aim. My brand. Ooh, is that this? Ooh! Ooh! He's here! Beautiful. He's beautiful. He didn't deserve this. Blue key card, baby. Maple imagining the demons on the face of the Adobe presenters. Listen. I just don't like pointless rambling. Only I can pointlessly ramble. Them's the rules. Yeah, now that I'm in the juice, this port is really cool. I'm enjoying. Oh, there's blue. Ooh! Ha! 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 Oh, I thought there was an invisible wall there. Okay. How do I get over yonder? Oh, it's like a path down there? Maybe? I don't want to fall down there and get stuck and die. Nothing ventured, nothing gained! Damn it. Oh, it scared me! What was that? Oh, please! Sir. Sir! I made a huge mistake! Yes! Oh, thank God. There we go. I can't even see. I can't. I accidentally skipped saving because I was trying to get past the. It's okay. I'm fine. See another guy? I don't know if that's a guy or a light. Yeah, it's gonna be a pretty, gonna be a pretty retro-y week, because, I mean, not Thursday. Thursdays, I'm going back to Outer Wilds, because I miss it. Or I'm doing the DLC, so I'm like, I just feels like pure shite, just want her back situation, but Friday I'm doing, Danky Kanga. Danky Bong Bluntry. Excuse you. I plugged in my Donkey Konga so I could test my bongos. So I could test my bongos and, make sure that the game worked. And there's a lot of stuff in there that is not going to be DMs. We have like Blink 182 in there. We got Blink 182. We got what was the other song of the time? There are a few very like of the era songs. What the hell is that? Oh, it's not a guy. Oh, it's the rad suit. Suit if you're rad. One second! I don't even know where to use this rad suit and it's wearing off. Did I kill that guy? Oh, I see. Ooh. Rocket launcher. Like the actual songs or covers? No, it's like the real songs. It's like all the small things you care to me and you will. Like it's like the real songs. They also have like a Zelda medley, the Pokemon theme. They have a Mario medley. They have a few like medleys that I could probably get away with. But some of the stuff in there is straight up like DMCA hell. And so naturally I was like, I'm gonna play this game so hard on Friday. She died. Excuse me. Bring Me to Life. I don't think Bring Me to Life was on there. Yeah, it's gonna be, what's the word? I'm gonna have to do some careful, that's suspicious. Not? I'm gonna have to do some careful, song management and some careful dodging in order for YouTube to not just execute me live on camera. But I'm still excited about it. The one thing that I'm trying to figure out... Whoopsie. The one thing I'm trying to figure out is So when I've like listened back to clips that people have made and I hear myself what the hell? Hitting my desk. There's this really bassy effect when I hit my desk because my microphone is attached to my desk through an arm. And so I was like, oh, I shouldn't hit my desk. Like I should, if I want to hit something, I should hit the side of my, like the arm of my chair so it doesn't reverberate. It doesn't reverberate up through the arm of the mic and sound like hell. But then I was like, wait, where am I supposed to put my bongas? Where am I supposed to put my bongas? Let's check the map. Got most places. What's the yellow key card at? Yeah. Is there a list of DMCA songs to avoid using in streams? Well, just generally any like song by a hit band is pretty bad. Unarchived Donkey Konga. Can you stream at 1/3 speed to fool the audio? I'll just sound like this. But yeah, because smacking. Oh, is that what I need the suit for? Because just like smacking my desk sounds so awful. I haven't found any keys. Sounds so awful. I was like, well, I can't put my bongos on my desk because then I'm gonna be hitting the bongos and they're gonna be vibrating my desk and it's going to make everyone crazy. So I'm trying to figure out where to put those still. Oh, gee. Well, there's the blue card. So I might, like, they're too big to hold. They're too big to hold in my lap. I can't do that. I need to put them on some kind of surface, so I'm trying to figure out whether I just want to like stream from the floor. Do ye old classic. Or whether I can get some kind of surface in here that I can put my bongas on so that I don't just rattle your eardrums out of your head. If you mute the game and hum all the songs. Oh god. Where does the ball go? Talk really fast. There's yellow. Boop, boop. 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 Yeah, that's the last thing I'm trying to figure out. My Donkey Konga parentheses keep everyone's eardrums alive edition. The last thing I'm trying to work out. I'm really excited because I can finally show off my bongo skills. I'm gonna play on extreme, or whatever the highest difficulty level is. I really want my drumming to be put to the test. I want Donkey Kong himself. Bad idea. I want Donkey Kong himself to come out of the TV and be like, "You deserve to have my games, not me." That's what Donkey Kong's voice sounds like. I'd say, I know, but Nintendo won't give it to me, man. What am I supposed to do here? Nintendo just doesn't get it. Keep putting you in, jackass. Maybe if you'd stop showing up for the role, I could finally get the game I deserve. Where? I gotta lift a bridge up somehow, and methinks that's gonna be a switch of some kind. Maybe it's in the goo that I keep avoiding? This is still very suspicious to me. That ain't it. It just looks like something. See if there's any. There's something down there? Like neath the pads? Every stage's music is offset by 1. We're on stage 4 and this is stage 5's music? Oh, that's bizarre. Is that on purpose, or is that a mistake? Let me grab the other rads. No. What was that? Oh, was that just the store? And maybe they just like numbered. Maybe they numbered the files wrong or something? I've seen that happen before, actually. Where every file is off by 1 because somebody, because it was like originally 0. This? Oh, I think that's just to open these doors. Wait, let me see it close. Oh, yeah, that's just open. Donkey Kong breaks into your house and gives you a banana. Yeah, I've definitely seen the, like, original team had everything numbered, like, 0 through 9. And then when the next team goes in and they're, like, assigning things to pull at certain times, they number it, like, 1 through 10. Because they didn't check and didn't like QA enough. That would make sense for why all of the songs are exactly 1 off, as if it was one of those situations. How in the gosh dang heck am I supposed to open up? Not even open up, but make like a bridge to the exit. Is there a secret I'm not seeing? I've been down here, right? No. Oh shit. the other way. Oh yeah, let's go! Rockets! I don't know if that was anything. Of course I get stuck in the level with the most like hypnotic music. I'll be so suggestible by the end of this. Everyone's gonna be like, Maple! Maple, you should do a 6-hour stream of Sonic 06 after this is done, and I'll be like, yeah. That sounds right. Been up here? Yeah, I think I came up here and killed a bunch of dudes, right? Boop, boop, boop. You guys sounding like me getting out of bed in the morning. Six hours? Why not 6 days? You're so... That's what I should do. It's all so clear to me now. Music in my head makes it so obvious. Damn, guys, eat more bran. It's just, this looks suspicious, right? You look suspicious! Barrel. That comes out over here. Which leads me to the yellow door. I don't see any switches. Oh. I'm a fucking idiot.
It was right next to the door.
Holy crap. Oh, stop it! It's so loud! It's so loud! Oh my god! Yeah, there's someone still alive? Who? And I found 75% of the secrets. It's honestly better than I was expecting. Game save. Who didn't she kill? Me. That was cool! Wait, I like this song. So this was supposed to be the hypnotic music? Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Yellow door. I remember this stage actually. Come on, I saw you up there. I'm gonna get you before you get me. Wow. Fine, have it your way. I'll be back. Boo, 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 boo. I don't really want to jump into the goo without having a target in mind. God. Oh, smart, smart, smart. Well, this time. Better not be. There we go. Bye! Hello? Hello? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Suck eyes behind the wall! Boo, 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 boo. I don't think there's anything more that way. Boo, 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 boo. Yellow more, right? Where's my friend? I keep hearing groaning. Groan boy. Doko. Uh-oh. Just say I don't like walking onto elevators. There you go. Oh, twofer! Oh dear. I hear ya. Oh, there they are. Friends! Friends! I probably could have bumped up the difficulty, honestly. I just didn't really know how, like, the... I just didn't know how the GBA was gonna feel. Hear him. Boo, 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 boo. Yeah, well, I was expecting the... Whoa! I was expecting the GBA to be like... I don't know. I mean, it is more difficult than the traditional controller, but I was expecting it to be, like, more difficult. Oh, I expected this. I was expecting it to be even more difficult to control. So I was kind of, like, going in, like... I was going in with no expectations. Am I supposed to get on those? Oh. It's gonna smoosh me? Smoosh? Uh-oh. It does feel pretty good, actually. It feels better than I expected the GBA to feel. Gonna pop up again? No? 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 Oh. Huh. Oh. Oh, there it is. Up we go. There we go. Shoddy shells. Is that all that was up here? Felt like it was gonna be more significant. Boo. Yeah, the rad suit green is a little rough on the eyes, but the things we do for the games we like. Boo, 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 boo. Alright, beam me up, Scotty. Oh, I see. It made stairs. Gonna meet my friend who was hiding soon. I see Pinky? Pinky! Pinky! Each or not? Y'all like green? Blue? Throw this switch. Oops. Oops. Boo, 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 boo. And here's the blue. Oh, and it gave me a shortcut. Oh. Whoa, spooky lighting. Spooky lighting. Anything else? Anything else of interest? Lighting is crazy. Oh, I see. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is kind of an epilepsy warning. Maybe I'll put that in my thumbnail after I get off, because that was even hurting my eyes, so. Oh! Oh, please! Only 22% of the secrets! I suck! Pain! Now it's hurting my ears. It's a full sensory experience. What ear warning too. Yeah, but only for the end. Only for the end of Only for the end of levels. Central processing. Because I think that the tunes in the level themselves and the sound effects in the levels themselves are fine. It's really once we get out of there and it goes into turbo mode. When it holds my head underwater and screams at me for 30 seconds. Yeah, I'll update my thumbnail after. I don't want anybody to have... Ew, what the fuck was that? A problem. Doko. I want to go back there. I feel like I'm gonna get hurt. Oh god! It wasn't worth it! It wasn't worth it! You guys hear that? You guys hear that? Oh, I'm gonna turn my. Like an earthquake going on upstairs. I'm gonna mute myself so that I don't yell in your ears. Yelled, cut it out. Is he finally possessed? Oh god! Oh, the child who lives upstairs likes to body slam on the floor, and his parents don't do much to stop him. So I sometimes yell, cut it out, and that actually seems to do something, shockingly enough. He fears me. As he should. Oh no! Yeah, he actually like made one of my lights go out the other night when he like body slammed the ceiling super hard. Oh shit! My light actually went out and it took a little while to come back on, and I was like, bro? Hello? There's gotta be a rad suit around here. Like, how do you body slam? How do you body slam the floor so hard the people who live under you lose their lights? The children yearn for the doom portal. I only get actually mad when he wakes me up. That's the only time I get pissed for real. I'm generally like pretty good natured outside of that. I'm like, whatever. I was a shitty kid too, so I understand. Oh, I didn't see this before. Oh, it's yellow. It's the one I don't have. Yeah, it's only when I hear you. It's only when he wakes me up that I'm really like, listen up, kiddo. Not around these parts. Woo! These parts are for sleeping. Probably could have still kept going the other way. I just really felt like I needed the raid suit. Or the rad suit. The raid suit. Raid. Shadow Legends. Hashtag not sponsored. Looks like it's gonna be some, but it's probably gonna like come down when I push a button. Woo! There it is. There's yellow. Big pick. Not sponsored yet. Well, if Final Fantasy XI wants to sponsor me, they can. Happily. I'm working on mastering my thief job right now. So I want to make my father proud. Have I ever told a story about what happened before my prom? I don't bring it up very often because it's kind of embarrassing. Kind of embarrassing. And I was actually kind of upset about it for like a little while. And then now as an adult, I think it's hilarious. But at the time, it felt like a big deal. I did not play Final Fantasy XI for prom. So that is on brand, so I understand why you'd think that. On my Purge bunny mask! Grabbed a hatchet and stared at him from the blinds. Yeah, that would do it. What's this? That's weird, right? Oh, I guess there's one over there too. Boo, 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 boo. Where you come from? Oh, did I go in that one? Did I go in that yellow door? Where's this yellow door? Ever play Final Fantasy XIV? Yeah, I'm actually playing it a lot right now. Because I've been playing with Kuruko. And it's been really fun. I just got to the start of Endwalker though. So I'm a little bit behind the 8 ball. But I've been having a good time. Just messing around. Exit. It looks like it. Yeah, the other night I logged into Final Fantasy. Oh, there's a rat suit. The other night I logged into Final Fantasy XIV and Kuruko immediately told me to join her and Wawa's party. So I joined and I didn't know what was going on. And they were doing an extreme raid that I'd never done before and didn't really know how to do. And I got somebody one-shotted by pulling the monster into them. And I was like, I see. I'm back, baby. Oh no. Actually starting to run a little low on health. More than I'd like anyway. Bro? Whoa, shit! Oh, my health! There's the exit. But I'm not ready yet. Not ready. There's a little more exploring to do. Looking fine. Oh, the prom story thing? Oh, so obviously for prom, part of the whole like prom experience is you get all dressed up and you go to your friend's house. I'm a little nervous about this. Shit. You go to your friend's house. Usually, like, their parents are there. And your parents are there. And the whole thing is you take, like, prom pictures. And usually there's a bunch of different people. It's like, oh, take a picture with like you and the girls. Take a picture of all the boys together. Take a picture of like best friends and like maybe you with your parents. Oh, good lord. And so I was getting ready for prom. Leads to there. I was getting ready for prom, and I was getting ready to go over to my friend's house. And you might not have heard my prom story, and you never will. Okay, let me back up. Let me start over. Okay, so for prom, you guys get fancy. You take pictures with your friends. There's like the pictures before prom hashtag hee thing. And yeah, you take like different pictures. You take pictures like with your girlfriends. You take pictures with all the lads. You take pictures with your parents. That whole shebang. And so I got ready mostly at my parents' house, and then my friend was picking me up. Cause me and her were gonna like go to her house after prom and do a sleepover and play video games. And so I was waiting for her to pick me up, but I just kind of like assumed, I think naturally, that, you know, when she came to get me and when she picked me up, that both of my parents would be going with me to the, like, take prom pictures event thing, because everybody else's parents were going, and it seemed kind of like a no-brainer to me. So she comes to pick me up, and I'm all pretty, and I'm all ready, and so Mama Moose is like all set to go, and she was excited, and we went to go get Papa Moose so that he could come with us and take pictures. And he told us he couldn't come because he was in a Final Fantasy 11 weapon skill farming party. If you couldn't hear that over the insane gunshots, he couldn't come because he was in a Final Fantasy 11 weapon skill farming party. Specifically so that he could unlock evisceration on his trial dagger for his red mage. If anybody knows, evisceration is shit garbage for red mages in 11. It made no fucking sense. And so I was like, my brother in Christ, it is my prom night. Like, I'm not even coming home after prom tonight, so we're not gonna be able to get pictures of us together with me looking all pretty. Like, I'm going over my friend's house. Me, her, and another girl. Well, a bunch of us went back to my friend's house to play video games, and then me and her and another friend of ours all had a cute little sleepover. So I was like, I'm not coming home tonight. Like, I'm gonna be sleeping at my friend's house with our other friend. Like, you're not gonna see me after this. He like barely looked at me. He was like, I'm in a weapon skill party, and I like cried the whole way to the taking the photos. And Mama Moose was like, I'm sorry. I was like. And I was like, why doesn't he want to take pictures with me? And she was like, he doesn't understand. He was like, he doesn't understand that, like, this would be important to other people. And he doesn't understand that you care at all about this. And I was like, I kind of get it. Like, I kind of get that way too. So I was really sad. But I guess my mom told him how sad I was, and he did apologize to me afterwards. He was like, I didn't know that you, like, cared about that. I was like, it's okay. It was very powerful, though. And, like, now, like I said, at the time, I was very upset and, like, crying and everything. But now, as an adult, I'm like, I'm just like, oh my god. Of course you did. But But we all wound up leaving early from prom anyway, because it was kind of boring. It was really boring, and the Wii. Actually, I shouldn't say that. The Wii had come out an unspecified amount of time before prom. It was like not like it was not like right before, but it was like still in that stage where people were kind of like fist fighting over Wii's a little bit. Even though they'd been out for a while, they like people were kind of going a little nuts. And so it was big news that my friend had a Wii, and so we all left prom early and went over her house and played Wii tennis. Played Wii tennis and a couple other games, and then me, her, and our other friend laid in her bedroom and listened to books on tape while we fell asleep because we're very exciting. I know that prom for a bunch of other people is like we're gonna actually like try drinking tonight. We were like Wii tennis and books on tape to fall asleep to. Such a specific time. Maple's villain origin story. Let me help you understand a bit. I don't know, SoCal or whatever, wherever Pop Moose was raised, but my state parents would like take a pic before you leave, and that's all small towns got. Yeah, I think it's a small town thing because we all give them to like our school to put in the yearbook. Like yearbooks are a really big deal in my town. Like I have like a yearbook for like every year I'm in school because it's such a small class that the yearbook tends to wind up being like an album of like you, your friends, and some people you know. Yeah, so he definitely didn't understand, but it's pretty funny. Drinking in high school is old hat by then. That's fair. I always used to hear all these stories about people getting really wasted. Like, people would tell me their stories. They'd be like, oh, I got so drunk this weekend, I threw up all over the place. And I was like, I played Final Fantasy 11 for 12 hours each day this weekend. And 9 hours on Friday. Thought you were old, Maple. I am old. I mean, I'm pretty old, comparatively. Yeah, I just always remember that one of my friends. I have a really embarrassing story about that friend too. I haven't talked to him in like years. Probably like 10 years. I haven't talked to him. Except I ran into him outside of a bar. This was only like that was like a year ago maybe. It was pretty recent. I ran into him outside of a bar and I was like a little toasted, but I was like not super gone. I was buzzed enough that I was embarrassing, but not like drunk. I was just, being really friendly with everybody. And I was standing outside because I needed fresh air and inside was too crowded and hot. And he came walking out with, I guess his girlfriend. And I saw him and he was like, wait, Maple, is that you? We were talking. And he was like, we should play Magic the Gathering sometime. And I got really excited. And I was like, yeah, I want to try some Commander. His girlfriend just looked like, who is this weird bitch? But that friend who I hadn't talked to in a long time, we were really close back in high school. And I always thought that like we knew each other really well. So I was like, oh, he'll tell me if he has a crush on somebody or whatever. But then he invited this girl to prom that none of us really knew. And she was from another grade. And she was like she was one of those like super like, not, I don't want to say like preppy because she was kind of nerdy, but she wasn't like us nerdy. Like we were all like video games and Magic the Gathering and anime. And she was like, I read like Victorian literature on the weekends for fun. And I have my school binders ordered by like size and material type of nerdy. You know what I mean? But she was like really nice. She was super nice, but she was just like super like normal, and she was one of those people who was like angling for valedictorian. And so he invited her to the prom, and all of his friends were like, wait, he likes her. We were like, what the hell is happening? We were like, were you aware of this? Did anybody know? And it was like a surprise to all of us, but then she came back. I'm not saying it's wrong to be a normie. Some of my best friends are huge normies. I love normies. I love them because I can talk to them like really earnestly about what interests me, and they just kind of nod at me like they're watching an animal in a zoo, and I like that. But yeah, we were all like shocked by him inviting this girl, and she said yes. She was like, yeah, sure. So we were all like, oh my god. And then when we went back to my friend's house and we left prom early, first of all, to play the Wii. Wait, was I saying Wii U? Or was I saying the Wii? I meant the Wii. The original Wii. When I said the Wii, okay. When we all left prom early to go back to my friend's house to play Wii tennis, and all of us were getting like slightly too into it and like really excited over this virtual tennis game, she was standing there looking like she was like on another planet, and I felt so bad. She was so nice. And then she goes to prom, has to leave early because all these goblins want to play fake tennis all night. Oh, it was really good. I can still see her face when I close my eyes, just kind of looking at all of us like, really? So good. So good. Prom is overrated, I suppose. It was just kind of boring. It wasn't like bad. I was just kind of like, I've had enough. I have the Wii to play. You aren't that old. I'm old enough that people that like the youngins at work joke about my age. So to me, that's old. But I'm old enough that when I asked when one of my work sons was like, yo, like you play God of War or the old God of War? And my response, or he said, have you played God of War? And I said, which one? And he responded, the one that isn't ancient, I skeletonized. So I was like, I was playing like the PS2 God of Wars with my friends in their basement in high school. It's not ancient. Did you go on a second date with him? I don't know. I don't know if they like talked after that much. It seemed like she just kind of went to prom with him, and then that was kind of it. He didn't seem upset though. He seemed kind of like, yeah, I did it. We were like, okay, cool. I was like, good for him. Good for him. I can't remember what other game it actually might have been Mario Party, because I remember people getting really mad. I think I'm older than Maple. In terms of comparisons, I'm older than Kuruko. That's all you're getting. Because somebody said Kuruko might be older than me, so me and her immediately compared, and I am older. Yeah. God of War 2 is goated. I know, I used to really like playing it on my friend's couch in like their basement. That was my God of War experience. So when he said the one that isn't ancient, I immediately flashed back to sitting on the basement couch and I was like, how old am I? It's so very old now. Woo! Did you play SNES? Yeah. Yeah, I played Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. I only realized that that was the name of it recently. I grew up calling it Diddy Kong's Quest. And then somebody, I said it like kind of recently. I forgot who corrected me, but whoever I was talking to was like, it's Donkey Kong Country 2 Diddy's Kong Quest. Get it? Like Kong Quest? And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, I went to Blockbuster to rent games. I went to Blockbuster to rent games. I once rented a Sega Saturn from Blockbuster so that I could play Mortal Kombat at my friend's house. You remember the smoking section of restaurants? Yeah. Yeah. My mom always had to specifically ask to be seated far away from it because she has some allergy issues and asthma. I was always very aware of the smoking section, and if she got seated too close to it, she was like, "Please move me." You remember floppy disks? Yeah. We used to use floppy disks in school. Play games on the computer. They had like math games on floppy. Woo. I remember floppy disks when they were still like floppy. Because over time they became decidedly stiffer. I was like, these aren't really floppy disks anymore. But I remember when they were actually, when you could like wave them in the air and they would wiggle. You remember when you could sit down at Pizza Hut? Yeah, but can you not sit down at Pizza Hut anymore? Is that no longer in the culture? The experience is a little sadder. Yeah, the wiggly ones were bigger. And then they got like smaller and stiffer. But people still called them floppy disks. They were like, oh yeah, get a floppy for it. And I was like, these aren't floppy anymore. Call them stiff disks. Call them what they are. This? Is on here? Uh-oh. What? Whoa, oh yeah, that's where the yellow key was. Yeah, because I've sat at a Pizza Hut before. I was never like a huge Pizza Hut eater. Remember I was bringing up all these board games on the stream where I was going through old magazines and looking at my Pokemon card collection? I was bringing up old board games and everyone was like, I don't know what any of these are. Like Grape Escape and Mall Madness with the phone. Woo! Mall Madness and what was it? Dream Date or like Mystery Caller or whatever it was. Too old for Book It? That's ringing a bell. Book It. What is Book It? Need to get better at dodging. Here.
What's it?
Woo!
Try and get me a cuppa.
Book it. Read some books. Get a pizza. Oh! I don't know if... It sounds familiar, but I don't know if... Ah! It sounds familiar, but I don't know if I ever did it. You remember Billy Mays? Yeah, obviously. I'm Billy Mays, here with OxyClean. I also remember the Slap Chop guy. You're gonna love my nuts. That guy. Keep in mind that I like... And I've said this on stream before, so I'm not afraid to say it. Oh god. Keep in mind that, like, one of my biggest traumas was that the only thing I wanted in life... was to go on The Price is Right and wear a shirt that says, like, Bob's Girl or something, and then I wanted to run down and hug Bob Barker, give him a smooch on the cheek and tell him I loved him. And that's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. I wanted him to say, come on down! And I would come on down, and I would, of course, either get right on for my showcase... Not the showcase. What?! I would, of course, either get right on, or, oh, there's a hole. Or, I would bid the $1. I would be like, oh, everyone else is over. $1! So one of those two things would happen. And then I would be able to be on the show with him. But, then he had the gall to retire as soon as I could legally be on The Price is Right. I think about it every day. All I wanted was to be on The Price is Right. Damn it! And then he saw me legally age into it, and he was like, I will simply retire. I'm not bitter. You're bitter! Poor Slap Chop. Too early for the era of D's nuts jokes. Think you can pass their interview process to get on stage? I totally could have. I know everything about The Price is Right. I would be one of those people who would be like having what looked like a medical emergency on the show. I would be like, oh my god, I made it! And those are the types of people they look for. You gotta have the... Woo! You gotta have the enthusiasm. Bob Barker, unretire coward. But yeah, that's all I wanted. That was my dream. and my dream died. But I feel like nearly being able to go on The Price is Right when Bob Barker was the host. I feel like that's a like old person sign. I feel like that's an age indicator. That's suspicious. Hold on. We have to shoot. No, Bob's alive. He's just retired. He's all like, oh, I'm so happy. My life is so great, etc., etc. Whatever, Bob. Whatever, Bob. What about my life? Just kidding. Whatever, Bab. Where's the door I haven't been in? Oh, down? Down yonder, kind of? How do I even get down there? Yeah, bop it, pull it, twist it. And then when you screw it up, he goes, do the same, but, better. That always pissed me off. I always got heated. The bop it guy. And they had the original bop it. They had the bop it, twist it, pull it, but then they got like bop it. I forgot what the name was. Was it like Bop It Extreme or something? Where you where you had to do the, I think they had roll it. Something else. Roll it, bop it, twist it, pull it, and then it was like roll it. And flick it. Flick it was the last one. Well, I need to turn on the light. Hopefully Damien. Ah, get out. What about Yak Back? You mean the one that was like, I think they had a yak. Was it called Yak Back? Yeah. I think they had Yak Back for girls. They had like they had like Yak Back, which was kind of this like gray. It was a gray recorder. And then it was like, oh, you can make your voice high or low. Wow, you sound like a different person or whatever. But then they were like, we're gonna make Yak Back for girls. And it was the exact same recorder, except it was like this pinkish color. I think I had the Yak Back, but I think I specifically requested that my parents get me the normal Yak Back because I was like, I don't want like the girl version. I was like, there's nothing special about it other than that it's just like pink. Maybe I'd go down so there's stairs. Oh. Remember Mr. Bucket? Yeah! Put the balls in the bucket, Mr. Bucket, Mr. Bucket. Balls in the bucket. I forgot what it. I can't remember the actual. Oh, here we go. I remember the actual words because my friend would always sing "I'm fucked up with fun," and I was like, "Whoa, he can say that." I can only dissolve into so small a pile of dust. You remember Animaniacs? Yeah! They're Animaniacs. I didn't understand half the jokes in that show. I was like, who are these old guys they have on? So like they would show like politicians. I was like, I don't know who that is! Let's see. Mr. Ballsy, Mr. Bucket, Mr. Bucket, Mr. Bucket. Where am I coming from right now? I am so lost. What is this? Okay, I think I was going the right way. Yeah, my parents would laugh at Animaniacs, and I was like, why is that funny? I don't know what that means. Explain the joke. Just saw the blue door, and then I decided to stupidly love. There we go. Whoa! Hello? Did you watch the new Animaniacs? I haven't actually. I used to watch a lot of like the come home from school and it's on type of shows. I watched like Full House, Family Matters. When they made a new Full House, it freaked me out. Because I was like, no, they're all so old now. Tiny Toons, yes, I remember Tiny Toons. Remember the 90s? Did you think Friends was a good show when it originally aired? So I never really watched Friends because I didn't have like much of an interest in it. I don't know why. I just like... I was like, I can see that's a man, basically. Oh. But it didn't like ring true with me. I was like, oh. I don't understand how they afford this apartment, but cool for them, I guess. Oh, please. Sorry for not seeing my secret percentage. I just can't. I can't with the number. I can't with the... But I have friends who are really into Friends, and so they always try and show it to me. They always try and show it to me, and I'm always like, yeah. Yo, Fuller House? Yeah, I was like, they're too old. Can you imagine playing this on full blast in a public place? Yeah, I feel like I would get pulled aside, or like the cops would get called. Johnny Bravo was actually one of the first shows I watched on Cartoon Network. It was Johnny Bravo and the Powerpuff Girls, the original Powerpuff Girls, were the first shows I watched on Cartoon Network, because we didn't have, like, cable when I was young. We had, like, 3 stations for a really, really long time. Like, a really long time. And so it was actually, this is kind of a weird story, but hold on, let me finish my drink. I love this GBA crunchy audio. I can almost taste it. Thank you for the super chat, TNT. Yeah, so I actually, when I was a kid, so obviously I'm from the East Coast. I'm from the East Coast. We're gonna load up for this one. There you go. Yeah, the East Coast, specifically the Northeast. Good night, Law. Shrivel up into a mummy. But when I was young, Pop Moose actually got scouted by Microsoft. Computer area map? Oh, that's cool! Oh no! So Pop Moose actually got scouted by Microsoft, and they really wanted him. And so they were like, we'll like pay for you to like move to the Seattle area and all this stuff. And I was of course very against it because I don't like change. So I was like, we're not moving to the Seattle area. And he was like, if I work at Microsoft, I can get you all of the Magic School Bus games. I can get you all of them. You'll have every single one. And I was like, oh, it's tempting. We'll see. Scouted by Microsoft, you make him seem like a wild man from the woods. So he is! That's the thing about Papa Moose, is Papa Moose is like a championship, he's a championship marksman, avid camper, avid outdoorsman, who also happened to write his own computer code to stop any cookies or pixels or anything like that from tracking him. And he funnels his IP through an impossible amount of VPNs, and he wrote his own phishing bot for Final Fantasy XI. He's does he wear a tinfoil hat? Yes. He's a wild man from the woods who also happens to be like a very gifted programmer. And he was kind of at the start of the computer revolution too, so he actually worked at a lot of like the companies that kind of like basically kicked off making the internet a thing. And but he hates that shit. It's hilarious. He's kind of like me, where he's just like, none of this should be real. Don't remind us of what could be if he started streaming. I know everyone wants him. But yeah, he got scouted by Microsoft. He helped make Skynet. No, he would never. That's kind of part of like why I think he didn't move into bigger tech companies. Like he started out in big tech companies and he said he saw the direction everything was going and he was like, fuck this. So he basically then moved to smaller tech companies and kind of like lived out his career basically working on smaller projects that were not like, that he didn't deem like dangerous for like society and like tracking and stuff like that. He was like, no, I'm gonna work on stuff that like makes sense and is useful but is like low grade basically. Like AI Adobe. Yeah, I was glad that I was watching that here and not in his presence, because he would have picked up my laptop and spiked it into the ground. But yeah, so he got scouted by Microsoft, and I was very against it, and then he was like, I can get you all the Magic School Bus games, and I was like, oh, it's tempting. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. So he actually came out here, like, for his interviews, and to look for a house and everything. But we were staying in a motel at the time, and the motel had cable. And it was like my first experience with like Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network, and I was like, this is amazing. And so they were like, oh, let's like go look around at houses. Wow! My baby! He's so beautiful.
Yes.
Oh shit. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Damn it! I walked into the barrels. Papa Moose stream win. But yeah, so I was really excited. So they were like, let's go look at houses and get to know the area. And I was like, I want to stay here and watch Johnny Bravo and the Powerpuff Girls. I've never seen cartoons like this before. And they were like, oh, okay. So it actually got to the point, like we had a motel that had like 2 bedrooms. It was kind of one of those like travelers motels because I think Microsoft offered to pay. So Papa was like, hell yeah. And I didn't sleep in my bedroom. I slept on the pull-out couch because the TV was there and I wanted to watch Powerpuff Girls until I fell asleep. And so, like, that was my first brush with like, cable. And it was very, like, as soon as we got home, like, I just kept asking. I was like, how do we get to the channel? How do we get to the channel with Johnny Bravo and the Powerpuff Girls and Dexter's Lab? And, they were like, alright, I guess we have to get cable now. So it was that trip, oops. It was that trip that made them get it. Oops. Oh my god, do I not have any of my guns? You fucking thought! Maybe I should try rockets on those bad boys. Woohoo! But yeah, so after that, he was pretty much planning to do it. To make the move, but Mama Moose actually got sick. I think I've brought it up, but Mama Moose has actually had cancer twice, so that was her first go around. And they were pretty much just like, you know what, we really don't need to do like a cross-country move with a child while dealing with cancer. So they just decided to, they were like, yeah, things are working fine where we are, and they're like, it's a cool opportunity, but you know, we're kind of woods people, and Seattle seems like it's gonna get big, which of course it did. They were right on that one. So I think Papa Moose has like 0 regrets about it. I think he's like, I think he's kind of like, it would have been like interesting for a while, but I think he's like, I like where we live and I like my career, and get your own Magic School Bus PC games. But yeah, so So yeah, it's always kind of a weird, like, bittersweet thing when we talk. A bittersweet thing when we talk about it, because they're always like, it's, of course, it's like, oh god, yeah, that was like a really stressful, terrible time. But also they're like, we're so glad we didn't move. Like, everything worked out the way it was supposed to. I'm not gonna walk into the fucking barrels this time. I'm just gonna get hit 100 times. There we go. One down. Yeah, I just like, and that's the thing too, is I don't know if I would have been happy on the West Coast. It is ironic though that I wound up moving here for work later in my life. The irony is not lost on them. They always joke about it. They're like, well, you wound up there anyway. Like, it's not on purpose. But yeah, I don't know if I would have like turned out the same, because I feel like a lot of like what makes up me is the fact that I was like kind of like raised in the woods, in the outdoors. And I mean, obviously they have like outdoorsy stuff here too, but it's kind of, the vibe is different. People are different kind of crazy here. Yahoo! Different kind of crazy than where I'm from. What could possibly come after all of that? Uh-oh. I can turn down the volume a little bit. Alright. There. Woohoo! This. But, yeah, I mean, I think I'm very much a product of where I'm from, too. And, like, what I like, and my preferences, so... I can't imagine what it would have been like if I grew up here instead. I don't even know, like, who I'd be. Would I be me? At the top of the star, there's a whole nother, like, arena thing past there. Oh, that's concerning. Have you gotten a shamrock shake? I haven't, actually. I've been, Ooh. Oh, dear. I've been trying to, I've been trying to try all like the tea places around me because I have a lot of like boba. And I never really had boba before I moved to Southern California. I didn't even know what it was when I got there. People were like, have you had boba before? I was like, what the hell is boba? They were like, it's like... Oh. Oh. Oh, I see. They're like, it's like tapioca balls. And, so I slowly learned what boba was, but now here, oh, maybe I have to own the other ones to activate this one? Oh! Sorry. No secrets! A bobaless existence sounds sad. Secretless. The number of secrets equals your number of bitches. But yeah, they had to like teach me in SoCal what boba was. But then I really started liking it. So it's still like something I like to get, but I've been trying a bunch of the boba places around here. And some of them have other stuff too. There's a place that I really like that has like a green tea. It's a matcha latte. But the milk is like kind of thick, and they also put strawberries in it, which sounds crazy, but it tastes really good. And so I've been trying to kind of sample like the specialties around here. So I haven't really done like the Shamrock Shake or anything like that, because I'm like, feel like I'm filling like my drink calorie quota with my milk tea sampling. Korean place across the street. Ooh. See, I feel like if I had boba in high school, it would be like 90% of what I ate. I have an insane amount of Dunkin' Donuts where I'm from, because I feel like the deeper into New England you get, like, the more every building becomes a Dunkin' Donuts, even if they serve different purposes. Like, I know for me, like, one Dunks will be like, that's my morning Dunks, that's my evening Dunks, that's my Dunks when I'm going to the grocery store, like that kind of thing. Yeah, it's like, it is strawberry chunks, but it's not like, they're not like syrupy, they taste really fresh, but they're small enough so that they kind of mix into the drink. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really nice flavor. No secrets, no bitches. The Dimos Anop. Concerns. Concerns given the state of my... this upside down cross, oh god. The state of my armor that I had. Hurts you. You touch it. Didn't know. Key card. Oh. What I hear? Who I hear? I think he's dead. I think I just saw his little head pop up. Old Country Buffet. I think I remember that. I'm more well versed in Cracker Barrel, to be honest. Yh. One time I went to Cracker Barrel in the actual South, and I was there with a bunch of people, and at the time we were like planning on going like out, and it was gonna be a very physical day. It was really hot, first of all. I swapped to my shotgun. This section, they bullets. But it was like really hot, and we were gonna be like running around a lot and walking a lot. It was kind of one of those like, oh, we're going out and like sightseeing and oh shit, and doing that kind of thing kind of day. And so I didn't want to. So I didn't want to eat anything that was going to make me feel gross while we were like running around in the heat. So I just was like, oh, I'll eat something that's like lighter. And like all my friends ordered like biscuits and gravy and biscuits and gravy and biscuits and gravy. And then she got to, the waitress lady got to me, and I was like, I'll have the blueberry parfait. And she looked at me and went, what are you, a Yankee? And I was like, should I leave? I'm embarrassed now. I don't think anybody, none of my friends want to be seen with me. It's too shameful. Ooh, I like these heads. Woo! Oh shit! She's not wrong. I mean, but should she say it? Yankee. Says. Oh, what the f? Try this. I want to see where this goes. Seems secret. Woohoo! Oh. I see that was worth it. Got a red over some lava, and I got a blue. Pinky! All my travels, I've never been to the South. Feel like wouldn't do well there. Why not? Oh no! I thought it was fun. Everyone was really nice. The food was really good. It was a little hot for me. That was kind of the part that I struggled with. Like, it's a little toasty. A little toasty for my arctically inclined moose body. But the barbecue... Oh, it scared me. But the barbecue, though... Wait, did I reach the... Oh, shit! It's so scary. Made my heart jump. Oh, we're in the UAC. Look. Look. We have the logo on the walls. UAC. It's UAC property. We take the data back. We should do another Doom 2005 watch along. Been too long. Bazak over here. I know what to use this for. He flew. Ooh! Some. Snorkeling. No. Never seen Doom 2005. Is it good? Is that a joke? You think that's funny? Are you trying to get a laugh? Take that back. What is this? Why do they have like a weird little block over here? Yeah, it's my favorite movie. It's literally my favorite movie, and I can quote most of it. It's so good. It's so good and so stupid. So basically, Doom 2005 stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson as Sarge. Son of a... Stars Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, and he's leading a crack team, a special ops team, double RTS 6, the Rapid Response Tactical Squad 6, as the name would imply. They've gotten, the UAC has a, like, teleporter portal thing. It's called the Ark that can transport them to a facility on Mars. And basically, they've had an emergency in their facility on Mars. And they're like, we need the double RTS to go check out whatever's going on Mars. Because we've lost contact and we got like a scary distress signal. And so Sarge is like, what the f, you bastards. So Sarge is like, got it, Chief. We'll handle it. Is a puzzle? Am I puzzling? Shit. Oh, I can't flip them down now. Oh, I can see it. Whoa! Oh shit. Pinky in the mix. But the movie, I don't know why people don't like the movie. I think people think the movie's taking itself seriously, and it clearly isn't. The movie's dumb as a sack of bricks, which is my favorite part about it. It has Carl Urban of Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and Dread fame. Oh. It has Richard Brake, who was recently jump scared me in the movie Barbarian, the new horror movie. That was it. Did it come out on HBO? The Barbarian came out on? Yeah, Richard Brake is big in Doom 2005, and he's like my favorite character in the film because he's a piece of shit and I love him. And he plays a character in Barbarian, and when he popped up on screen, it jump scared me. So it's like, oh my god, it's here. So you mean Dread 3D? Was that the official name? The canonical spelling? It's so good. It's a good film, I swear to you. They have a whole ass first-person shooter sequence. They have a guy. Yeah, bitch. They have a guy. He's kind of like their navigator almost. They have a navigator who's like, at the start of the film, he's like, Marcus Pinzerowski, you call me Pinky. And immediately you're like, I fucking know what's gonna happen here. It has the most perfect lines known to man. Like, it's SOP to wait for reinforcements in a situation. We are the reinforcements. It's the perfect film! And everybody always talks crap on it. And I'm like, nobody knows what art is, you know? I live in an artless world full of non-believers. We are the reinforcements. And his condition, Dr. Carmack's condition is that he is dead.
Oh shit! Oh, there's so many. Could you stop it?
It was a film of all time. Don't make me do another watch along. I will. I'm not afraid. So many of you guys. I am not afraid to do another... Oh shit. Another Doom 2005 watch along. Energy cell pack. Oh, that's for the BFG! But I don't have the BFG. Oh, no, it's the plasma gun. Woohoo! Speaking of horror movies, have you seen Color Out of Space? Yes, I have! Because I forgot who, it might have been Joe? Told me in the Discord. He was like, Maple, have you seen Color Out of Space? And I was like, oh, son of a... And I was like, I haven't, I'll go check that out. And I actually wound up watching it when I was home for the holidays with Moose parents. And it was horrifying. And watching it with my parents was not the right move. And I came crashing into the Discord after that and was like, who told me to watch Color Out of Space? Show yourself. I just showed that to my mother. Never a bad time for Doom 2005. When's the new season of Bake Off? It tends to come out in the fall. Like late fall. So usually it's like late September, early October-ish. So I am waiting with bated breath. I don't have red, do I? Eggs, it's right there, but I don't think I can. I think I need a bridge. They just put out something called The Great British Bake Off, The Professionals. And it's literally a bunch of like professional bakers. Oh, I heard something. It's literally a bunch of professional bakers, and I was like, what do you think I'm watching this show for? Like, I don't want to see professionals. I want to see a bunch of dads who just like baking, kind of screwing it up sometimes. So I am waiting with bated breath for the new season. Ugh. Yeah, don't make me do another Doom 2005 watch along. In the Discord where I will take attendance. And anybody who doesn't show up will be on notice. I'll be like, you didn't complete your class exercise. Is that a guy? No, it's not. You didn't complete your homework of showing up. Shit! Oh, that scared me. Of showing up to see The Rock saying Dr. Carmack's condition is irreversible because his condition is that he is dead. Let's see. Attendance is only mandatory for elf ghost lessons. Yeah, that's what tonight almost turned into. Every time somebody in the conference said the word innovate, I was like, that's another elf ghost for the roster. Do it. Thank you for the super chat. I will do it. Also, Chatham, did I think you were the horror movie? I got too excited about the horror about Color Out of Space. Thank you for that super chat. I got too excited to relive my horror. You need to be up early for favorite guest speaker work conference. How many? I actually forgot how many maps. Two. I don't actually remember what time I have to be up tomorrow. I didn't look. I was so just like emotionally exhausted. This is like doomed. There we go. Yeah, I was so tired after listening to everybody say words today. I was like, nah, I can't work anymore. Oh, I'm actually in episode 2 now. Finery. Oh, so we beat Knee Deep in the Dead. We beat episode 1. We're in the shores of hell right now. We're on episode 3 out of 8 of the shores of hell. Okay. That's not bad. We beat the first episode. 23 maps and you're on 11. Well, that's about the halfway point. That's about the halfway point. That's pretty good. 11 out of 23. Yeah, Color Out of Space was scary, but there were a few scenes where I was like, I didn't need my mother exposed to that, you know? It's about halfway done. And I don't know if it'll send me into the... I can only click. Oh shit! It's my boy! Oh dear. It's my son! My beautiful boy! Oh shit! Oh, he does a lot of damage. I'm still like messed up over the blood being green. I got it! My beautiful boy. Right. It sounded Pinky-esque. Are you gonna start getting into Spectre territory and Visipinkies? Actually, maybe I won't make it through this level, because one thing I wanted to do before I went is I really wanted... How'd it go? Oh shit! One thing I wanted to do before I left... he came through... Come through. I wanted to read you guys some of the manual. This is ominous. I have the, Oh, nice. The BFG 9000! Oh, yeah! Nice! Got stabbed by an old staple in my work. It's Tetanus Tuesday? No! Hope you're up to date on your old tetanus. I was not for a while. And then my doctor was like, we really gotta fix this. And I was like, whoops. The big friend gun. Got the BFG. The BIFGA. Hearing someone going nuts. Check your corners. Check your corners. Pinkies! Man, that's a rough noise. Oh, I hear you, I hear you. Oh. The dude out there? The Bioforce gun? That's what it is in Doom 2005. So that is accurate lore. Excuse you. Got the red glowing wall. Energy cell. Now I feel like I have to finish the level. Because now I got the BFG. The Bioforce gun. Whoa, is that just a dude hanging from the ceiling? A corpse? A corpse? It's out here. This feels like it's gonna be some. Risk it all. Oh, I see. What are you talking about? You'd have another name for it. There's no other name for it. I've never heard anybody call it anything but the Bioforce gun. But the rock from the cannon, the extremely cannon. Oh, that's a. That's what the rock from the extremely cannon Doom 2005 calls it. So that's its proper name. I'll thank you to remember that. Are you saying you don't respect Doom 2005's lore? Is that what I'm hearing right now? Is that what I'm hearing right now? I have a big fucking gun, you don't want to tell me. You don't want to tell me there's lore disrespecters in here right now. Whoa! Behind me. Doko. Oh. That was like a horror movie move. The exit. I did it. I'm ready for this. Okay. Nobody popped out of me. Yosh! Game saved, baby! Alright, before I go, I have the the Doom Game Boy Advance instruction booklet here. Instruction booklet. So I wanted to read a little bit Give you some lore. Give you some classic Doom lore. Okay, here we go. Mars, and the gateway between its two moons, Phobos and Deimos, has been the site of interdimensional space travel testing. Recently, however, these passageways have become dangerously unstable. Experiments using humans as guinea pigs have met with tragic results. Something evil has been exiting the gateways. As the only combat-ready assault troops within 50 million miles of Earth, you've been ordered, along with your buddies, to Phobos. You arrive and are assigned to secure the perimeter of the base, while the other Space Marines go inside. From outside the base, you hear the carnage. Guns firing, men screaming, bones cracking, then silence. Suddenly, you're the last Space Marine alive, thrust into a bloody, gore-ridden underworld. Packing everything from chainsaws to rocket launchers, it's up to you to annihilate imps, lost souls, demons, barons of hell, and ultimately avenge the brutal slaughter of your men. Me and my buddies going to Phobos. So then they have, what do they have? Options menu, load game, deathmatch mode. Well, there's a deathmatch mode in here? Oh, you have to use the game link cables. That's interesting. Cooperative mode. Wait, what the f? 2 players may link together for a cooperative game. In the cooperative mode, you and a friend must help each other to survive the nightmarish onslaught. So you can co-op it? On your GBA? Huh. Interesting. In the instruction booklet, his face at the bottom of the screen, his face is labeled "your mug." This portrait isn't just for looks. When you're hit, your face looks in the direction the damage came from, showing you the direction to return fire. Also, as you take damage, you'll begin to look like you've taken a pounding. See. Controlling the action, using switches, hidden doors. Oh, they have a lot of hints in here. Elevators, teleporters, life after death, auto map, firepower, and how to use it. Firepower and how to use it. Fists can be used to deliver a punch to your enemies. Pistol. You get your standard military issue sidearm. Don't forget about it when things get tough. Chainsaw cuts down the baddies like standing timber, but you have to get close. Shotgun. This delivers a heavy punch at close range and a generous pelting from a distance. That's true. Chain gun. This directs heavy firepower into your opponent. Rocket launcher. This delivers an explosive rocket that can turn several baddies inside out. Plasma rifle. This shoots multiple rounds of plasma energy, frying some demon butt. BFG 9000, the prize of the military's arsenal. Great for clearing the room of those unwelcome guests. Shoot it and see for yourself. Dangerous doom environment. Exploding barrels. Scattered around the base are drones containing fuel, toxic waste, or some other volatile substance. If your shots hit one of these barrels, it's kablooey time. If it looks fluid, beware. Artifact, power-ups. Artifacts. Opponents, here we go. Kablooey is a technical military term. From the very first moment you enter the door until the last gunshot of the game, you'll be fighting a host of baddies. Some are just regular guys that are possessed with a bad attitude. Others are straight from hell. But don't say we didn't warn you. Former humans, parentheses, zombie men. Just a few days ago, you were probably swapping war stories with one of these guys in the filthy combat suits. Now it's time to swap some lead. What good writing! Former human sergeants, parentheses, shotgun guys. These mercenaries in black armor are much the same as the former humans, but much meaner and tougher. These walking shotguns provide you with a few extra holes if you're not careful. Imps. You thought an imp was a cute little dude in a red suit with a pitchfork. Where did these brown thorny guys come from? They heave balls of fire down your throat and take several bullets to die. It's time to find a weapon better than that pistol if you're going to face more than one of these SOBs. Demons. Oh, that's just Pinky. But he's listed as demons. Sort of like a shaved gorilla, except with horns, a big head, lots of teeth, and harder to kill. Don't get too close or they'll rip your friggin' head off. Lost souls. Dumb, tough, flies, on fire. Nuff said. Dumb, tough, flies, on fire. Nuff said. Cacodemon. They float in the air, belch lightning balls, and boast one hell of a big mouth. You're toast if you get too close to these monstrosities. Barons of hell. These creatures are pure hell. Tough as a dump truck and nearly as big. These Goliaths are the worst things on two legs since Tyrannosaurus Rex. Watch out for the green plasma they hurl at you. I love this. I love this manual. I'm glad it came with the oh, here we go, credits. Yeah, who wrote this? Can we get his name? Can we send him fan mail? Credits. Doom, originally developed by id Software. John Carmack. Robert A. Duffy. Todd Hollinshead. Game Boy Advance version developed by David A. Palmer Studios. Producer Dave Palmer. Associate producer James Palmer. I give you one guess at who that is in relation to Dave Palmer. And the first I give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. One of the support programmers is just named Rue. Lead artist, 3D artist, music and sound effects. Alistair Brimble, show yourself. Alistair Brimble, I just want to talk about the sound effects. Oh, and then the tester is named Neil Palmer. So I feel like it's either got to be a dad and 2 sons, or a guy, his brother, and one of their sons. Special thanks. Okay, but who wrote the manual? Is this in there? Oh, here we go. Special thanks. Nadia Palmer, Joshua Palmer. A lot of Palmers in here. Published by Activision. Production testing. Tell me who wrote the damn book. I don't think it would be quality assurance. I'm gonna email Activision. Oh, manual by Ignite. Here we go. Manual by Ignited Minds LLC. Ignited Minds LLC. Designer Dwayne King. President and creative director Todd Hart. So it's one of those two. I assume it would be the designer who wrote everything, unless they had somebody else do it. Dwayne King. There's only 2 people listed. It also said Doom music and sound effects by Bobby Prince, but I don't honestly know what that has to do with the manual. Dwayne is my king. Any relationship to Dwayne The Rock Johnson? Any relationship? Oh, they have a phone number in here. Call our 24-hour voicemail system for answers to our most frequently asked questions. I will do that. Thank you. Oh, they have the section for the notes in the back. Classic. Classic! Oh, that's dope. Ignited Minds LLC. I wonder if they're still around. Oh, you found his Moby Games? Wayne King. Creative designer. Is that all he's ever done? Damn it, Dwayne King! Ignited Minds LLC. Ignited US. Oh, wait. I think I found it. Oh my god. This is an old website. Bring you a world of learning opportunities right at the comfort of your home. They're in Minnesota. So I don't actually know. Catalog and pricing? 3D modeling. Maybe this was them, but maybe it's not. Stop motion, storyboard. Yeah, I don't know about this. The Ignited USA. They work with Soylent. Dwayne work here? At least these guys are in California, though. Which is where Activision is. Soylent. How we started. Oh, it is them! This is them! They have Activision on here. Ignited was launched right when digital marketing started to get interesting. We believe that all marketing was going to be digitally connected. Yeah, this is them! Oh my god! It's them! Wait, do they still work with... Yeah. Yeah, Ignite. I'm gonna email them. I'm gonna ask who wrote the... I'm gonna email them and ask who wrote the Doom manual. Let's go. They made this manual. I need to know it. I need to go to the about section. The team. Show me the team. I need to know if Dwayne's still there. Eric Johnson. Wait, okay, who's in the... It was Dwayne King and Todd Hart. Dwayne King and Todd Hart. I don't give a shit about anybody but Dwayne King and Todd Hart. Are you guys here? They're not, so why do I give a shit? Just kidding. How dare you keep my boys from me? Found a credit for Belinda Van Sickle. What a dope name. She's done a ton of work in games, including documentation layout for Doom GBA. Well, maybe it was her. This is what happens when I played Doom for, was it 3 hours? And we're at the end of level too many times. My brain is blended up. I'm just like, the most important thing in my life is knowing who made this manual. Belinda Van Sickle. She is now. Belinda Van Sickle. She's an assistant vice president at Merrill Lynch. Belinda, what happened? Belinda's gone to the dark side. Hold on. I found her Twitter. I'm gonna follow her. Oh, she went to GDC! How many years ago was that? Went to GDC 7 years ago. She hasn't really posted since then. It's because she got a better job at Merrill Lynch. DMs. Slide into her DMs and be like, yo, Belinda. I love your work in Doom 2001. Ooh, need more manual readings. Yeah, let me post my pictures of my GBA and GBC collection. Most of the games that I have, I mean, I think I have the manuals for most of them, but I think a lot of them are at home. But the ones that I have boxes for, I definitely have the manuals in the box. So I need to go for a dive. But yeah, whoo-wee. This was fun. This was a good time. Uh-oh, my light just went out. Damien! Yeah, so I'm gonna wrap it up, but I'm still gonna be streaming the Outer Wilds DLC on Thursday. But I actually might start a little earlier than I was expecting to, because Koji had to move D&D this week, so we're doing a one-shot campaign on Thursday instead of the usual like Friday game. So because we're doing the one-shot on Thursday, we like just talked about it today, so I was like, whoops. But since I think the one shot is going to be starting around like 6 my time, that would only give me an hour for the Outer Wilds DLC, and knowing what I was like for the original game, I feel like I'm going to want more than that. So I might start an hour or two earlier, just so that I have ample Outer Wilds time before I go play D&D. Means you can usually go off the hook more than usual. Yeah, I think that's the idea. I saw that he sent me some like background lore for the one shot that we're gonna be doing, so I need to go read that. I need to prepare myself. But yeah, so I'll announce it on Twitter when I figure out what time I'm gonna start the Outer Wilds on Thursday. Excited to get back to it, and I'm all amped from Doom. And then Donkey Kong on Friday, and we'll see if the VOD survives. We'll see what happens. But thank you guys for coming to Doom, and I hope you have a good night, or a good morning, or a good afternoon, or whatever it is, wherever you are. And oh, to moose.